What if I told you that the world will not end by accident? That it's not going to be a random meteorite, or a sudden plague, or a nuclear war that brings everything to a close? What if it's all part of a grander, more ancient design, a cosmic cycle that has been foretold for thousands of years? And what if I told you that when evil crosses its final, unbreakable limit, a warrior will rise? A warrior unlike any we have ever seen. To understand this, we need to understand where we are. We are living in the age known as Kali Yuga. In Hindu cosmology, time moves in great cycles, or yugas. And Kali Yuga is the last and darkest of them all. It's the age of iron, the age of lies, the age of greed. It's an age where truth is mocked, where compassion is seen as weakness, and where power is worshipped above all else. Just look around us. We see conflict, we see division, we see the erosion of Dharma, cosmic law of righteousness and moral order. When this Dharma weakens to its lowest point, when justice seems to disappear from the face of the earth, the ancient scriptures, the Puranas, speak of a final intervention. They speak of the 10th and final avatar of the preserver god. In his previous incarnations, Vishnu came as a fish to save mankind from a great flood, as a boar to lift the earth from the cosmic ocean, as the noble prince Rama, and as the wise counselor Krishna. He came as a guide, a teacher, a protector. But in this final incarnation, he will not come as a peaceful guide. He will not be here to negotiate or to teach. He will come as a destroyer, a cosmic reset button. His name is Kalki. The name Kalki itself means destroyer of filth, destroyer of darkness, or destroyer of ignorance. The prophecies surrounding his arrival are incredibly specific and have been passed down through texts like the Bhagavata, the Kalki Purana, and the Srimad Bhagavatam. These ancient texts paint a vivid picture of who he is and what his mission will be. The prophecy says that Kalki will be born in a village named While many have searched for a physical Shambhala on the map, some scholars believe it represents a state of pure consciousness, or a hidden spiritual realm that becomes manifest at the end of the age. He will be born into the family of a respected Brahmin, a righteous man named Vishnu Yasha, which literally translates to glory of Vishnu. This signifies that his lineage itself is divine, destined for this sacred purpose. From a young age, Kalki will display extraordinary abilities. He will be trained in warfare, philosophy, and the sacred sciences by none other than the immortal sage, Parashurama, who is himself an earlier avatar of Vishnu. This training will prepare him for the monumental task ahead. He will be given a divine white horse named Davidata, which means God. This horse is said to be swift as the wind, capable of traversing the entire earth in a single day. In his hand, he will wield a blazing sword, a celestial weapon that shines like a comet, capable of cutting through not just physical enemies, but the very fabric of a dharma, or unrighteousness. But his purpose is not to conquer kingdoms or build an empire for himself. His mission is far greater. He will arrive at a time when the world is ruled by corrupt leaders, when society is rife with materialism, and when people have lost all sense of spiritual direction. The scriptures describe a world where rulers will become thieves, where wealth is the only measure of virtue, and where the sacred traditions are forgotten. It's a bleak picture, but it's the backdrop for his dramatic entrance. When this corruption reaches its absolute peak, when the cries of the righteous can no longer be heard, Kalki will strike. Astride Devadatta with his sword held high, he will ride across the world. He will not engage in diplomacy. He will not give second chances. His role is to surgically remove the wicked, to dismantle the structures of corruption, and to cleanse the world of the accumulated filth of Kali Yuga. His battle is not against a single nation or army, but against the very idea of evil that has taken root in the hearts of humanity. He is the ultimate reckoning. The descriptions of his campaign are apocalyptic. It is said that he will eliminate the corrupt rulers, the false prophets, and all those who have exploited and oppressed others. It is a process of purification, a necessary destruction before a new creation can begin. And from the ashes of this destruction, a new age will rise. After Kalki completes his mission, the world will be cleansed, and the cycle will reset. The age of truth, Satya Yuga, will begin again. In Satya, Yuga Dharma will reign supreme. Truth, peace, and righteousness will be the foundations of society. People will live long, happy, and spiritually fulfilling lives. It will be a golden age for humanity. Born from the fiery crucible of Kalki's judgment, he is the bridge between the end of one cycle and the beginning of the next. He is both the end and the beginning. Now, this is a powerful and fascinating prophecy. But what if there's more to it? What if Kalki is not just an external figure we are meant to wait for? What if the idea of Kalki holds a deeper, more personal meaning for each and every one of us? Think about it. The battle between Dharma and Adharma. Good and evil is not just something that happens on a global scale. It happens inside each of us, every single day. We all have our own inner Kali Yuga, our moments of greed, of anger, of ignorance, of ego. We have our own inner darkness that we struggle against. What if Kalki is also a force within us, the force of our own conscience, our own higher self, that urges us to destroy our own ego, to fight our own inner demons, and to choose righteousness over convenience? When we stand up for truth in a world of lies, aren't we channeling a small part of Kalki? When we fight injustice, when we choose compassion over cruelty, when we strive to cleanse our own hearts of negativity, is that not the beginning of a new age? Right here, right now, within ourselves? Perhaps the prophecy works on both levels. Perhaps there is a Kalki who will ride a white horse and end the age. But perhaps the true preparation for his arrival is not just waiting, but becoming a warrior for Dharma in our own lives. By purifying ourselves, we help to purify the world. By destroying our own inner Adharma, we make the world a little more ready for the dawn of Satya Yuga. The story of Kalki is a message of hope. It's a promise that no matter how dark things get, no matter how hopeless the situation seems, Dharma will ultimately prevail. It reminds us that old cycles must come to an end, and that destruction is often a necessary precursor to creation. So, when the time comes, will we recognize him? When a force arrives that seeks to tear down the world we know, a world built on corruption and lies, will we see him as a savior? Or will we, attached to our comfortable illusions, fear him as a destroyer? The prophecy of Kalki challenges us to look beyond the surface, to understand the cosmic dance of creation and destruction, and to ask ourselves which side we are truly on. Are we contributing to the darkness of Kali Yuga, or are we working, in our own small way, to pave the way for the light of Satya Yuga? The final avatar is not just a story from the past. It's a prophecy for the future. And it's a question for the present. What are you doing today to fight the Kali Yuga within? If you believe that Dharma will rise again, that righteousness will ultimately triumph, I want you to comment Kalki below. Let's see how many of us are waiting for the dawn. And if you want to explore more of these forgotten prophecies and the deep wisdom of Hindu cosmology, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thank you for watching.